going on, Sha?
No. What? I guess nothing. Hit me, but no, nothing.
I'm
No.
glad you're in a peaceful place, Sha.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if it was peaceful, but it is nothing. So that's kind of nice. What about you?
I'm chilling. I am embracing my kids growing up a little bit. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I guess you have no choice, but yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it. My daughter is away today. She's off on her first overnight college visit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's her school put together a trip for some of the students to see some of the SUNY schools.
Okay.
So they're like going to an area where they could like pop into several of them, and they're staying at one of the dorms.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, she's gonna see 5 colleges over 2 days. Real quick in my opinion, but
Yeah.
it's more so just to kind of I think excite them
Right.
about some of the possibilities. But yeah, it's happening. Like my
Yes, you're
kids are
about to be
growing up.
gone.
Real talk. And a part of this is it's something I'm trying to get myself okay with, because of the 2 of them, she is the one that I think is most likely to leave for college,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely the first one to leave, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think she's like about that. And I don't think it's a personal thing. It's not like I'm getting away from y'all, ha ha thing. Like I genuinely think she loves us and all of that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
But I do also think there's just her personality type. I think she's very adventurous,
Mm-hmm.
and just wants to, experience more of the world.
Right.
So I don't want to be the holdback to that. So I've been very good about approving of these things and hiding that I am emo about it. So yeah, real talk. I'm hoping in like 10 years or so, I'll send her links to all the pods. I'll send her my journals and be like, yo, this is me. I wrote this down about you. You can't read it because those are my tears.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
over it. But I was happy after being melancholy for a week or so.
Yeah.
But nah, it's legit beautiful. She was super hyped about it. As always, super type A. We literally did like a wedding the night before that was like wild,
Mm-hmm.
and I stayed up to make sure that she got up on time. She was up and woke me up because I fell asleep on the sofa. She was
Yeah,
like,
she
"Hey, Dad."
ready.
She was like, "Yo, Dad, go to bed. I'm good." And she was like, "I'm already drinking coffee." So I was like, "No doubt, honey." But yeah, she was ill. She about her business. So I'm hoping she having a good time. She over there. Her and her like equally nerdy homegirl. Um,
Right.
they're out there like conquering the world. You know what I mean? She's
That's
been
great.
texting us updates. It's been dope. Like,
That's
sincerely.
nice. That's nice.
Real talk. I'm trying to be okay with all of it. It's also hitting me because last week I volunteer to proctor SATs. Um
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so yeah, so last week was we were proctoring the November group, which is that's the last SAT we could proctor that kids can take if they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna submit for I think it's like early admission to a school, or
Right.
for like for the and also for seniors. So there's extra tension in that room on that particular SAT. Whereas like the spring SATs, they're super chill because
Right.
it's like nerds optimizing for like the best grade.
Right. Right.
So it's a different feel. Um, we had a Wi-Fi issue, and the SATs are all digital now.
They are?
So, yep, fully digital. You cannot take a paper SAT. They are
Oh,
digitized. It's a whole thing.
oh
Um,
no. What about number 2 pencils?
Gone. Real
Have we
talk.
checked on number 2 pencils?
Yo, they doing poor right now, Sha.
Oh,
Times are rough for the pencil.
that makes me sad. I don't know
Real
why,
talk.
but that
Yo.
really kind of destroyed me a little bit. Oh no.
Real
Okay, so
shit.
the Wi-Fi's out. So now what are they gonna do?
So that was the thing, right? Because the school, the Wi-Fi was down. So like, there's a set time for us to start. And we
Right.
try to start within like a 5-minute window for all the classrooms so that everything's roughly coordinated.
Mhm.
Wi-Fi is down. Students, like I'm standing in the front of the classroom. I checked everybody in, and I'm looking around. I see the kids like the typing starts getting more aggressive. They're like, nothing's that, and they're like, and then like all their hands start going up, and I'm like, what's going on? They're like, hey, we can't connect to the Wi-Fi. So I go down the hallway to tell the main guy running it, hey, this isn't happening. He already's
Mhm.
on it. He's like, yo, like you're the third classroom to tell me. He
Okay.
goes and checks and he calls all of us in. Hey, Wi-Fi's down for the building. I'm gonna
Oh,
try to work it out, but like let everybody know to hang tight. So I'm standing in the doorway so that I could see if something's happening with my fellow proctors
right.
while still keeping an eye on the class, just to let them
Mhm.
know, hey, I'm here. You're not alone. I'm not their teacher, so I'm not like they're not in trouble. But I
Right.
also understand as a kid, not everybody even goes to that school. So they were just, I want to be an adult present.
Right.
Um, so I let them know, hey, hang tight. They're fixing some tech issues. Um, I see a couple classes down, one of the other proctors dealing with a young lady who unfortunately like got nauseous.
Oh,
Like
no.
she like revved herself up so much about
Right.
this test that she like ran out. She threw up
Mhm.
because the SAT got delayed and they like threw off her plan.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Then they start, we can't, they're not, again, we're not their teachers. So when the stuff stops working, they're like all teens. They started texting. They're like, all right,
Mhm.
well, we haven't taken their phones. So they start texting. So I know they're texting friends first, then they're
Mhm.
texting their parents.
Mhm.
So because now the delay's happening of like, you're not gonna pick me up at this time. Now we
Mhm.
start getting the type A parent
Mm.
walking up into the school. Yo, what's up with the SAT? And I'm like,
Oh.
homie, I just hit I follow instructions. I mean, I'm not a teacher, I'm volunteering
Right.
to like be an adult present and make sure that it's done fairly. But
Mhm.
to be clear, like my G, I ain't do none of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they tight. They're like, yo, like, you mean my and like they're in strictly their kid mode.
Right. Mhm.
So they're like, why can't my kid take a SAT? You know what I mean? I'm like, not I didn't personally do anything.
Mhm.
Wi-Fi is down.
Also, it's not just your kid, it's all
And
the kids in here.
yeah, and we have to keep saying that. We're like, hey, to be clear, it's not your kid, it's all the kids.
All the kids
You know what I
cannot
mean?
take
We
it right
didn't like
now.
pick on your son. This is every kid can't take it. As that's happening, the dude comes back. He's like, yo, I went into the building's tech room, restarted it 3 times, not working. I called the internet company.
Mhm.
They reset it on their end, not working.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then I called college board. It had been like 45, 50 minutes. They said, yeah, send everybody home. So
Oh.
nobody got to take the SAT. And now they're like, yo, so what do we do? Like if I
Don't you
needed,
pay to take it?
yeah. So they're like, you'll get an email later today from the college board, and they'll tell you, hey, you'll get a refund or a reset date to take
Mhm.
it again. And that was not enough of an answer for like, some of the kids. And I get it. Like they're stressed about it. But the
Right.
parents not getting it. I was like, yo, homie, like this is life. You know what I mean? Like stuff happens. So they're
Mhm.
like, what do what are you gonna do about it? I was like, I did my part. We called,
Yeah.
text. I showed
I'm
up
gonna
to
go
Proctor.
home.
I'm gonna go home and chill. You know what I mean? He's like, so the internet went down. He's like, yeah. He's like, what's your internet company? So we tell him the company, and he's like, my internet isn't down. And I'm like, that's my company. I'm like, that's great. I'm happy. Uh, go enjoy your TV when you get home today.
Right,
But
yeah.
here it's not working. He's like, so what are you gonna do about it? I was like, what do you do when the internet's down at your house? You wait for them to fix it, right? Okay. Like you don't fix it yourself. I know you ain't out there with pliers on the pole.
On a bowl.
You know what I mean? Like,
You ain't underground.
yeah,
I
like yeah, like I cannot do that. You know what I mean? And like it took like us doing that circle like 6 times, and then he finally says, "So you telling me no one here took it?" And I'm like, "Not a single person here took it." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like he
Oh,
was so in my son that like it registered to him. It was not about him. It
it
was everyone
was
here unfortunately couldn't. And he's like, "So what happens?" I'm like, "Brother, I don't know the answer. It's been digital for a year now, so this is new. We've been proctoring them here for about 10 years. It's the first year is digital. And we've never had an issue before. But I could tell you this, that organization, College Board, they every day that there's an SAT like today, they're probably doing this over 2,000-3,000 schools in the country, times 100 kids per school, give or take.
Right.
I am willing to bet that in the year of monthly SATs, something has happened. Yeah,
Right.
they have a system. I don't know what that system is, but I promise you it'll be resolved in a way that works. I just don't know what it is. I'm not going to lie to you, but they will reach out to you and you'll be fine. And like he did that thing where he was like unsure. So like they started walking away, but he kept turning around with a new question.
More questions. Like he's Columbo or some shit.
Like, aha, like you won't get me on this one. Like, I'm not hiding anything. I don't know the answer. I want to give you answers. You know what I mean? And then like, he's like, so like, what? I'm like, my man, like, you'll get an email. They'll set up a new date. And he's like, my son needed this. You know what I mean? I paid for these tests. This is his 5th test. And like, now I started piecing it. Like, oh, you made this poor kid take the SAT 5 times. You know what I mean? Like, you stressing that boy out like that.
He's probably thrilled.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, that dude probably relieved, my G. Like, he's been stressing out because his dad's making him take 5 of them joints. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Something's wild, but like, my man, like
5?
that's a lot of times.
Honey, that's just how smart your kid is.
Yeah,
there's no you.
Real talk.
And if he keeps taking it,
they get worse.
Yeah, they're not going to get better.
Real talk.
He's just not. Maybe if he's not hitting the numbers that you want him to, he, that's one thing. But if he's not hitting like decent numbers, maybe he just doesn't test well.
Yeah, there's other shit like we could talk about.
Yeah,
I'm like, and he walking out, and we talking about it like, yo, you took the SAT 5 times. You trying to fix that kid's grade. That grade is your fault. You genetically made that kid.
Yeah,
he's
true.
Performing as well as your gene pool allowed.
And it ain't looking good for you right now.
It ain't looking good. You know what I mean? And that's okay. You know what I mean? We still love him. You know what I mean? And he did his best. But like, don't force that kid to be stressed out. Or like, now he's worried because of Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? It's Saturday, 11:30. He took 4 SATs. Let that dude chill, B. He's done his part.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what happened to the Wi-Fi. 5 number 2 pencils in a trench coat came in, unplugged they clipped all the wires.
Trying to cut us out the game?
That's what they did. That's what happened to your Wi-Fi.
Real talk. That's how y'all feeling? We out here. We're gonna call up our boy Scantron. You know what I mean? We gonna shut this shit down.
They shut the whole thing down.
Real talk. It is a different thing, yo. They show up with iPads or computers. We got to keep extra laptops for the tests.
I can't even. My brain truly doesn't. I cannot comprehend how that works or looks.
Real talk, and it's like adaptive. It's a whole thing. Like as like you take the first half of every section, and then like if you're like crushing it, it gives you harder questions for the second half.
Right.
And if you're doing fine, it gives you a different level. Like so that okay, you can see it like so we can get nuance of how well you know this. So interesting approach. But it adds new hiccup potentials like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy day, but we on the bright side, we got the comfort, the girl that threw up. Like it was like, yo, everything's gonna be fine.
Right.
It was her first SAT.
Oh,
so we told her like, yo, like it sucks, but I promise you it's gonna be okay. We spoke with her parents and told her like what happened. So they hopefully helped her out on her way home. And all of that jazz. But yeah, yo, like seeing that, like it messed me up because like my kid is that. Like that's the age group. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing like they don't, and that's the thing that hurt the most. That like you don't understand this does not matter this much. Like, you know what I mean? Right now you've been stressed and like they're all kids from most of the school we're doing at is kind of like a prep school. So half of the students are from there. So like I know that those kids have been like overhyping the importance of this thing. And you know, if you're gonna go like med school, things like that, it does actually like effect. But like if you studying art, like if you doing something else, it's not that it doesn't matter, but like in 30 years it won't register like this big like thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That like
Yeah. I mean,
tormented you. So I hope
it
you're okay, man.
yeah. It is, but it is the thing that matters for them right now.
Hmm.
So if anything, it'll teach them how to deal with something that's that big and stressful, because you will have moments like that
Fair.
in life where you just have to be like, "Oh Lord, what do I do? How do I not fall apart?" Um, so it gives you, I guess, just a little taste of what that anxiety feels like.
Real talk.
Um, and also at that time, it is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, it's just like that's your whole thing is that you got to get into college.
Yeah.
You got to, or else there's nothing for you. And like, and that's kind of wild because it's happening at a time where you're seeing people like, I've been paying off college for 40 years and I still owe this money. And I
Yo.
don't, there's this job market is shit. And that there's just so much going on to then it almost feels quaint to worry about your SAT scores.
Yeah. Real
It's
talk.
almost like old school, except now it's digital, so you gotta worry about the Wi-Fi. Like, that's oof, boy.
Real
Oh,
talk.
man.
I'm rooting for y'all, low people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
My son told me, Aiden was like, "Yo, I know you don't," because I don't tell them when I'm proctoring because it's like I got to get up early. I'm usually back before like their day starts
Mhm.
on Saturdays when I do them, and he's like, "I know when you proctor SATs because when I wake up, there's always like a really emo text from you." Uh,
Just know that I love you no matter what you got on.
Real talk. I'm like, he like, every time you proctor SAT, like you send me a text about how good me and Michaela are and how proud you are of us.
Oh, God, that's so sweet and
Oh
very
man.
funny.
Oh man, but good luck to all y'all. Real spit, man. Even though
Mhm.
real based on our statistics, you are the only demo that doesn't listen to us, so you won't get this message.
Yeah, I mean, why should you? Don't listen to us, for the love of
Real
God.
talk,
Please go
yeah.
out there and live your lives. Do not listen to 2 old
Yo,
people talking
real
about
talk.
what y'all are doing. Who wants that? What a nightmare.
Yeah, real talk. Let's get into the news.
Okay.
Kicking us off, Amazon settles with the FTC, needs to pay Prime members $1.5 billion. And here's how to claim your share. Amazon recently agreed to a $2.5 billion settlement with the FTC over allegedly deceptive practices related to Prime memberships. While $1 billion goes to the government, the remaining $1.5 billion will be distributed to approximately 35 million customers who were affected, potentially putting about $51 back in your pocket. The
Mm,
settlement.
what are we doing?
You don't want that 51 bucks yet?
I mean,
I'll take that shit right now.
luckily, I don't have Amazon Prime.
The settlement addresses specific Prime enrollment flows that the FTC claimed made it too easy to sign up accidentally. If you enrolled in Prime between 2019 and 2025, through certain website paths, you might be eligible for a refund. Do you qualify for an automatic refund? To receive an automatic refund, you must meet specific criteria. You must have signed up for Prime between June 23rd, 2019, and June 23rd, 2025, through one of the challenged enrollment flows. And then you could check for the claim form as listed in several different articles online. I uh
Okay. Huh.
I am a Prime member. I don't think I signed up during this period though, so I might be missing out.
You probably signed up before this, right? Before
Yeah,
2019?
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
you
I'm
ain't
an
missed it.
OG.
Yeah.
Yo, real
Also,
talk. I got hype.
it seems like it's for people who signed up accidentally or something, or they clicked something not realizing that they would then have to pay for Prime
Right,
afterwards. That's what it looks like, because it's like through those flows, if you did it through that, then that's how you
right.
can get an automatic one or something. But yeah, man. I mean, honestly, I feel like I have a class action suit sitting in my email inbox somewhere. I can't
Yeah.
remember who for. When you get one of those, just go ahead and just fill out a little something. If it
Yo,
seems, oh, that seems right, go ahead. And you never know. You may get yourself like a nice little $8 check in the mail.
yo, do it. I'm
Go on and
filling
do
out
it.
this anyway.
I'm not, because that's been clear. It was like, ma'am, you have not had Prime like ever, or maybe just the year of 2012 or something like that. Like you did not.
This ain't true. We
Yeah,
scammed
this
you
is not
differently.
you.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Our scam at the time was another thing. Okay. They
Yeah.
haven't taught that one yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I've gotten a few different things here. I got one for like $7 a couple years back. There's one that we reported on the show that I literally filled it out while we were talking about it, and I got
Did you
it
get money back for
straight
it?
up. And I got money back for it. I cannot remember exactly what it was, but I remember during the show you and I were in on like, and this is the form. This is what you gotta do. So I clicked on the form and I filled it out. It was so short. I was like, hell yeah. And they say, yup, you qualify. I was like, oh shit, that's up. You know what I mean? So real, that's why I always cover these articles when they send it in, because I'm like, oh, if this is me, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I might make some money right here, shot. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah. So
$51 is
sure, it's nothing to sneeze. As far as class action suits go, that's nothing to sneeze at.
yeah, that's 7 heroes at my corner store. You know what I mean?
God. Okay.
Yeah. That's 10 bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Oh yuck.
You know what I mean? That's 2 weeks right there. You know what I mean?
No. Uh-huh.
That's solid.
That's 2 weeks of heartburn.
In other news, which sex positions burn the most calories? Yo, Troops Correspondents, y'all doing it.
Wow, that's okay. Let's see. Well,
Who needs a gym when you've got a bedroom, shot? This is clearly the
I
New York
need a gym. Ain't no one in my bedroom. Y'all acting like everybody having sex. We ain't all out here having sex. Some of us need gym memberships.
Oh, man, getting hot and heavy between the sheets isn't just good for your love life. It can double as a sweaty, calorie-torching workout that leaves you lighter on the scale. Enter now patient.
Okay.
The telehealth provider has launched a cheeky new sexercise calculator that reveals exactly how many calories you can expect to burn in every position. Oh, that's not bad. But don't go jumping into the bed cold. Make sure you are fed and hydrated, because to get in a significant workout from sex, you want to aim for the full 30 minutes. Oh,
30 minutes?
Yo.
You act like I ain't got shit to do.
Real talk.
30 minutes?
It's for like, this is cumulative. Like that month we doing that? That's just
30 minutes.
Yo.
I would rather go to the gym.
Real talk.
Than have to, come on. 30 minutes?
If I have sex for 30 minutes in a row, I gotta prepare the whole day.
Yes.
Like I gotta stretch, I gotta hydrate.
You're saying you gotta have vigorous sex for 30 minutes? I absolutely would rather go to the gym.
Yeah.
Nope. Already I don't like it.
No.
Just because.
And I will say, to their credit, the New York Post says that might be a tall order. One study found that the average heterosexual romp lasts on average 5.5 minutes. That means that to really work up a sweat, you'll need to go beyond the average quickie.
What if I don't like them that much? We're not thinking this through.
Real talk. What if you decide you got stuff to, you know what I mean? You don't like how it's going.
Yeah. What happens if the sex is bad?
But now I need this because of my workout?
Because of my workout. Because it's penciled in. Because I got goals I got to hit. I'm trying to close my circles. I'm trying to close my circles with this dummy that I picked up at the bar. That's not going to work.
This is terrible, but I'm training for a marathon, okay?
Right.
You're lucky.
It's raining out, so we have to have sex, but yuck.
Oh, man. You can maximize your workout with the butter churner.
What?
Sexercise. It's the top ranked move on the sexercise calculator. One partner lies on their back, lifting hips and legs like a yoga shoulder stand,
Okay.
while the other squats overhead and penetrates from above. Also known as the squat thruster, it gives the penetrating partner a serious lower body workout and burns a whopping 211 calories in just 30 minutes. The
In
receiving
just
partner,
30 minutes of that position?
yo, that's wild, my G.
No. They got little dolls here acting out the position, and I luckily I am familiar with it, but that's not one that you start with.
Real talk.
You gotta work up to that. And by work up, I mean dinner. You know what I mean? We have to have been dating for a while. That's a closer.
Real talk, yo.
Closer, you know?
That shit crazy, yo.
Someone pulled me in this position, and then I'm like, okay, 30 minutes of this. He should pull out and walk away. He should leave. He can even grab his phone. He should just leave my apartment.
Real talk, it's bananas. If I put Gabby in this, it's because she said, hey, I'm having a spasm. I need help.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I got to stretch. It's crazy.
This is the Charlie Horse special. Nobody can do this.
Oh, man.
This
Jesus.
is literally like, I got about 7 thrusts left, and we are late for work.
Seriously.
So
we did this when we were trying to have kids.
Right.
You're angling here on purpose. Like,
yes, exactly.
Get it all in.
This is not for exercise.
The receiving partner doesn't even get the full benefit. They only get about 106 calories per half hour. You know, so your neck hurt and that's
right. Yeah,
up.
they get to do that and pull a muscle. So no.
Be aware if you struggle with flexibility or general bodily strength, being almost upside down, or don't like being compressed into a weird shape, the butter churner isn't for you.
You don't say.
Word. Up
if
next
you struggle with general bodily strength.
Real talk. Yo, what are the sex positions I could do while laying down and being fanned in a separate bed for my wife? Like, I just want to stretch.
Yeah. You have general bodily strength. If you lack that, I don't know if any of this is for you.
Real talk. I want to, every sex position, I want to be able to do it on a float on a lazy pool. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't churning no butter on a pool float.
I ain't churning butter on that shit. That's crazy. The next recommended position is standing sex.
Nope.
This position ranks second on the calorie burning competition, which burns 198 calories for the penetrating partner, 145 for the receiver. Over 30 minutes. I gotta hold somebody in the air for 30 minutes.
They are insane. They are insane. I've never standing. It does go on. It says the upright endeavor demands core strength. So no. Balance and upper body power, especially for the person doing the heavy lifting. But female pleasure may come up short. A previous study pegged standing sex as one of the worst positions for female orgasms at just 17%.
What we doing here, B?
Come on.
Yo, I don't think you understand the purpose of sex.
I don't think so. It is not to lose weight.
Yo. And this is 17% of people they asked, period. That they were just having sex. They weren't trying to work out.
They weren't trying to work out.
You know what I mean?
That's
You're doing double duty? Nah, man.
That's just off rip. Like, no, that don't work for me.
At all.
No.
Bananas. Yeah, nah. We just gonna go for a walk.
How about that?
Let's do that.
Just go for a walk.
Yeah. It's crazy work here. Finally, a man snapped 65 cucumbers in 30 seconds to break the world record. This is not part of the previous article.
Okay, if you say so. Because I was confused for a second. I'm looking at it and I was like, is this still the same?
Serial Guinness World Record breaker David Rush appeared on Spanish TV series El Hormiguero. Okay, I think I said that right. And captured the title for the most cucumbers snapped in 30 seconds.
They just making shit up.
Real talk, yo. Like,
this guy, why? Okay, keep reading. 'Cause
He Rush, who holds more than 300 Guinness World Record titles,
see,
traveled to Spain to appear on the popular series, which translates to the anthill, to break a Guinness World Record in the name of science. Rush managed to snap 65 cucumbers in 30 seconds, obliterating the previous record of 50. The record breaker said his appearance on the show, like his entire record-breaking career, was aimed at promoting STEM education. It's about showing students and everyone watching that STEM can be exciting, hands-on, and even a little crazy, whether it's building robots, designing sensors, or yes, snapping cucumbers at a world record speed. See, man, yo,
no.
I hate when y'all do this, B. Like, this is you tying in something I care about with your nonsense so that I can't say this is bullshit. But this is bullshit.
Hold on. What part is for you? The cucumbers or the stem? Which part?
The stem. The
Okay,
stem.
All right.
I am.
I just want to make sure I know which one you were big up and which one you were like, this is bullshit.
Real
Okay.
talk. Shouts to the cucumber community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, but like, you just say you went to bullshit. Be like, you are competitive, but aren't good at things that we want to compete at.
Right. So
you do other bullshit that no one cares about. The fact that you, random ass dude, broke the record by 15 tells me it ain't that big of a record.
It's not that important.
I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't that important. Not that many people have tried this nonsense.
I mean, I've never heard of snapping cucumbers.
Yo.
Snapping peas. Yes. But what do you mean by snap? You mean just like breaking a cucumber in half? Just snapping it in half? Who needs that?
Who's doing it for speed? None of that matters.
No one, none of that. And you already have 300 world record titles, which means that someone did not hug you enough.
Real talk, B.
Mom or dad. So, I mean, chase whatever you need to chase. That's fine. But don't put that shit on STEM.
Yeah, yo. I mean, it's hard enough for them to get funding right now with Trump.
Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with STEM. And you know it. You know it.
Yeah. If you would like to save the cucumbers, okay? Get them away from this man. All you gotta do is like, subscribe to the show, baby. If you're an Apple or Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars, you don't think this is a worthy cause. It's a shame, okay? 5 stars, you understand that for him to break this record, that means he had to practice breaking this record, okay? Somewhere there's a trail of cucumbers broken, and nobody eats 65 half.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you snapping them into bite-sized pieces? Because what am I going to do with another half of a cucumber? Wrap it up in foil and put it in the fridge.
Now the whole fridge is cucumbers.
Nothing but half cucumbers.
Yeah. And you can't even practice twice with them. Because like now breaking like, you know what I'm saying? You can't get the grip.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. You're wasting everyone's time.
Yeah. There's people out there that would appreciate the cucumbers. Admittedly, I don't know how many.
Or what they have to do with STEM.
At all.
But, you know.
If there's science people studying this, I promise you, I don't know much about all of STEM, but I know that is the wrong thing to be studying. Whatever, like, if there was another option, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way you were like, yo, cancer or snapping cucumbers. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
There had to have been something else.
Yeah, I don't know, like building robots or snapping cucumbers. I can't draw the line. And I don't think you snapping a bunch of cucumbers really fast helps me draw the line. The connecting tissue, I don't think it helps.
I don't get it. I don't even think I think STEM means something else to this dude. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't think it's the actual STEM.
He talking about nothing STEM, yo. Real talk, yo. I think he dated a girl named STEM or some shit. Like, that shit don't make sense. What are we talking about here, yo? There's bananas. What does this have to do with STEM? Come on, people.
Yeah, you're right.
This shit hurt me, yo. Like, I volunteer with STEM shit. Like, this ain't. Come on, my G. It's crazy, yo. Oh, man. If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo or at Gastor Almonte. With all that said, I never expected to be the staunch defender of the purity of STEM research.
Yeah, Gastor here we are.
But here we are, yo. Gastor Almonte, okay? With the protector of the cucumbers, Shalewa Sharpe.
Man, fuck them cukes. I don't care.
It's the principle, okay?
Yeah,
You know
they
what I
should have
mean?
been wandering around at night. They knew this dude was around.
Oh man, this has been a concern for the cucumbers, okay? And all other
Of all types. I'm very
All types.
concerned.
Gastor Almonte and Shalewa Sharpe together for the War Report. Catch y'all next time. Peace.